Hey guys, welcome to another ShadowFlare Remake Devlog, where I showcase my progress on remaking one of my favorite childhood games, ShadowFlare. I originally planned to finish the save and load system before recording this, but since the last devlog I gained 3 new subscribers, so daddy's got mouths to feed. To help me track my chronic inability to focus on one feature at a time, I've started documenting every small development piece I add. And I know future Omri is going to appreciate this because current Omri is frustrated with past Omri for making the first year of development a freaking blurry guessing party. Feel free to inspect it yourself, I'll put the doc link in the description. New main menu. One mesh, burning fire. It will do for now. Looks cool. I like it. Alright, a change that might stir the OG fans, but hear me out. Skills are now activated by pressing the F keys in the direction of the cursor, instead of selecting them first and then clicking the right mouse button. I'm still debating how far I should modernize the action mechanics, because I want to stay loyal to the original, but I also want to make the best game I possibly can. Decisions, man. I've added roll and I'm considering sprint and block. In the future, I'll definitely implement skill reordering for user convenience. This guy was fun to make. He has 2 attack types and introduced the knockback effect. His development led to a major code refactor, so shout out to the Golem for helping me level up this project. The player can now die. Upon death, you randomly drop loot that can be picked up again. And since I couldn't decide on the ideal camera distance, I've added 5 zoom presets you can switch between mid-game. Let's finish this with an editor change that might seem obvious, but was actually way more problematic to implement than I expected. Previously, all the enemy spawn objects in the scene were invisible. I could only see the final enemy when it was instantiated at runtime. I added tags and markers, but I really wanted to feel the enemy layout in the scene view, so it was time for an upgrade. What was the issue? If I simply show the prefab, I'd lose all the enemy variants that share the same base prefab, but have different stats, like our red skeleton. This guy has a different color and a different scale. Alright, so let's just run a function that sets that up using the spawn object stats, right? Well, apparently instantiating materials outside of runtime can cause memory leaks and other terrifying errors that I don't really understand. So with my beloved Copilot, we ended up building a whole instantiation pipeline for enemy dummies. These dummies are purely visual representations of the real enemies, and when the scene loads, they get scrapped and replaced with the actual ones. I'm not even mentioning the 17 other problems that popped up along the way, because honestly, it was a while ago and all I remember is that it was a rough couple of days. Materials and renderers are a behemoth of a topic, and I hope I can dive deeper into them later on. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to train your calves.